I just don't know why that would be. But yeah, tonight we have these two teams playing. I'm joined tonight with Soy Baraka 21 and GBR running the lobby and affording some advice here and then. My name is Tank Killer, and we're gonna get things started as soon as both teams are ready and we get the confirmed match.
Good afternoon,
Now,
guys. Once my co-host stops with the cliches and saying we see these guys again, this is the second match for the day, for the same week apparently. This is taken right after the first match that they had today. But we're about to see another set run on, see who how if it goes the same or if HN can pull it out a win for this. Yeah, but we'll look forward to this match. Hope you guys enjoy it.
yep. Now, what would be interesting turn of events is if HN 3-0's DP here. Maybe just, those are just HN's warm-up games, and this is going to be where HN actually comes out to play and picks all their tanks. But we're just going to have to wait and see. I know HN can do it. I've seen them do it before against pretty strong teams, so we're going to see how DP reacts.
Now the map
Do you know whose
rotations
map
we
pick this
see.
was?
This is HN since I believe
HN's
it's
map?
HN since they are home team.
Yeah, HM's home team, so that.
But
Okay.
so they picked Proc. Do you think the DP will go ahead and pick Tundra again for the same day, or choose a different map? What would you think they would do?
With it's either near her neat. Wow, I can't speak today. I honestly can't tell you. I don't know what DP's plans are for the night. I know DP did pretty well on Tundra, except for maybe that first match when they were, HN was already a tank down. But maybe DP will just do that again just to play safe, or maybe DP will pick a different map. I know DP knows a lot of different maps. I'd like to see a Muravenka game, but who knows if he will. Just quickly pointing some stuff out. HN with the mobility out of the gate with this map. I mean, both two patents, two bad chats, and a Grill 15. And the E5 is not a slow heavy, although I wouldn't really say that it's that good of a competitive heavy. But that's, depending on what position they put it in, any tank can be good.
That is an interesting choice. The E5, I wouldn't be surprised if when it peaks a hill, it gets pinned in the hemorrhoid on top of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if it dies early. So it's not that great of a pick.
They could have ran.
Don't forget the
Super
Patton's
Conqueror
turret face is actually prone to heat as well.
Another IS-7.
Not so much APCR,
Yeah,
but heat is pretty prone to.
I think both teams are using the patent for the gun handling though, and just the gun potential that thing has, and just the general flexibility. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
Well, you're surprised you're not seeing an STB1 on this map, just because of the
And Bad Fox
used. Bad Fox
not
or
running the
Krongblock.
googly eyes.
Just confirming.
I don't know
3,
where
6, 7,
they're gonna put a Krongblock on this map.
6,
I mean,
7, 8. Let's go.
they can put the Krongblock on hill, but the Krongblock needs to be close. 300 millimeters of penetration does not go a long way on the premium rounds of that thing. So that's going to be interesting where they send that to. I am surprised that no teams ran the SJRV 1030. Geez, the 210 Swedish TD. I feel like one of these teams would have whipped that thing out on this map, but.
So from the setup that I'm seeing from HN, I feel like they're going to be more fuel oriented since they have two bat jets. They might send the patterns up the hill for accuracy, DPM reasons on the patterns, but with the new turret, I don't know, I wouldn't think they would be thinking that.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Both teams do have 8 though, so that's on the bright side for HN. They were able to get all their tanks picked. HN with the more mobile setup. No, actually, DP with the more mobile setup. I'm sorry about that. We're gonna see how they take advantage of it.
It's pretty even.
Looks like DP. Yeah.
They just have the
Wild card is that they're probably just gonna set it back up the hill. I believe HN is gonna play Cap Circle Sign or what is known as.
So DP thinks of the
DP's gonna take
HN, which I mean, could take the patterns up the hill or use them on the ridge lines down by the river.
Now I like what HN's doing. Okay, they put both their bat jets in the capsule. Okay, so their bat jets are the quick potential. So if anyone rushes those bat jets, which they will have to do eventually, to get cap resets, they rush into 2 fully loaded bat jets plus a Drill 15 on Overwatch, plus the potential of 2 Patents peeking them from the hill. So it's just overall hard. But if their Kronwagen in position on top of the hill, those badges just may be negated because nothing's going to go through the Kronwagen.
So we see Vader blind shooting the buildings, see if we can get them spotted. If the other was shoot that building that Vader was, they will spot them. Paladin takes a shot, so it looks like Vader's not going to shoot any more houses.
Well, I think DP's setting up for a push here. I think we're going to see a push in the cap circle. The focus fire out of HN is going to have to be good.
The grill, no, the grill is far in the corner of the map. He won't have any vision on the people pushing down the middle, sadly, since they're too far.
Hang on. Oh, the Grill 15 definitely has vision. It's barely, but he need to move forward.
Yeah, halfway through the cap, that's where he will start seeing them.
And the resets out of the Batchats. The Batchats need to at least take out one of these tanks.
So Vader's most likely render range now. Vader just got hit by the grill, as we see.
They need to kill Vader. DP going in, taking out one of the Batchats.
So we still have 3 mediums on the other side for DP. Much
Vader down.
Go down, as well as the Ride of Terror. Now we see the Wazi. At the moment, he has only 2 tanks looking at him. We'll make that 1 since the E5 just turned on the IS-7 in the Kronwagen. So he should take advantage of it and drive forward. But he does have that grill to worry about.
I think the grill's the only thing these guys are playing right now. They don't want to get into that alpha. I don't think I've ever seen, I mean, maybe once or twice, but this cap circle looks pretty demolished.
So we see one of the IS-7 crossover. Not crossover, just divot. Get a shot out. It seems like the mediums are going to push down. One of the patterns, one of the batches is splitting off, so we'll have 3 mediums splitting down towards the IS-7s. Okay, take that back. Batch that's 214 is just going to sit there for right now. So we have 2 patterns and 2 IS-7s. They look like they're all out.
That Grill 15 needs to get a shot into the sample. And
as he does, he gets a kill. Now the Grill 15 is going to start turning.
Grill 15's in a turn. This Grill 15's been farming back here. And if the Grill 15 can get a shot at them, maybe Disillusion. I don't think the Grill 15 is actually render range. And he has to shoot through a building.
Patterns want to win this side with the IS-7. They're going to have to efficiently try and kill Razdak, which he is a high roll. Could be a 1-shot kill, but low roll, which is most likely not going to be
Kronwagen's
1-shot and a 2-shot.
Rosh is dry. This E5 needs to get up here for essentially trade spots with the Pat. So the E5 can start using some of its hit points and trade spots with the Fuzz. Because as it stands right now, this victory would go to HN based off tank skill alone. But HN really needs to get that patent safe, which is Fuzz. That's the first thing that HN needs to be thinking about.
Razdak,
especially with the Kronwagen that's able to over.
Razdak gets pinned, so now he has 50 hit points according to the numbers on. Those aren't really accurate, most likely.
Grill 15 is not even looking. Grill 15 has such easy shots. Oh no, my bad. I was looking at that from the wrong one.
Patterns are possible 3 shots in total. 1,000, 469. We have full health IS-7 that's going to peek and try and get the 469 health. He's a possible 1-shot, but he's just got unspotted.
This E5 needs a batch at getting lit.
IS-7 gets M-racked, so he uses his his repair kit to use it.
Repair kit.
The 5.
Anubis needs to make some plays. He's the only one that can.
Jolly needs to kill that. Most likely on the low roll if he gets a big slice, pins him. As the one pattern shoots, he could take advantage of that. Could have taken advantage.
Well, Bohemian Fawn moves so far away from big slice. Jolly can overpeak at him and be remotely safe. The Patton's gonna find it hard to defend the IS-7 like that. The I-7 needs to think about that though. If the I-7 overpeaks a little with one shot in the big slice, he's a 50. I mean, the I-7 could one shot him. And even if the I-7 doesn't one shot him, 2750 hit points, the I-7 can. Ooh.
Hadn't fired again. But is he gonna take advantage of it? It looks like he is. He takes it. He high rolls. He rolls for 508.
Now the I-7 needs to just push. Jolly Green needs to push this pack. Because everyone spotted on the map, HN knows everybody on that, so I-7 needs to straight up push Bohemian Fawn. He is theoretically a one shot.
Back to the other side.
Back to the hill fight, which is probably going to be the deciding factor here.
Kronwagen
HN taking out Josh.
And it looks like the I-7 is going to push up on the Patton. But he's getting pennant, so he's a little bit hesitant to do this. He's not fully driving out there.
That cow dog. Kill.
Fawn is not spotted. Razdog should be supporting Bohemian, but it looks like he's looking at the hill.
Razdog. Yeah. I mean, Razdog is not really need a push. This should be Jolly Geckos.
Kill.
The Jolly Geckos
Just
should be able to do
safe matters.
Because Razdog doesn't really need to expose himself to a Pat, because the Pat's going to obviously put one shot. Bouncing off the I-7 though. Jolly Gecko, no, we just fire.
Jolly should
will be
have
reloaded.
His reload.
And yeah, Jolly should have just done that.
No,
Real 15 finally being spotted.
Well,
I think that's the. He just
he's not pushing.
So one shot Patton versus a 3-shot IS-7.
As the RBRT was hull bounces.
Pushing the
He
back
will
side.
There it is.
Ooh. Damages the ammo rack of that IS-7. That would have been funny if it would have been a one-shot ammo rack. Patton would have been reloaded. Shoots the other Patton crossing. Oh, that could have been differently so fast. Yeah, that Grill 15 farm for them. You know, even with HN losing 2 tanks right off the bat, they were bats, no pun intended. Grill 15 just putting out the damage, 4,600. And then their IS-7-2 Jolly Gecko, essentially 1v2ing, or not 1v2ing, but putting all the damage out on those 2 tanks. DP, the only one really able to get damage out is Josh. Everyone else sub 2k, you know. This was HN's map pick, and HN has won. Finally getting 8 tanks selected, and getting things rolling, so we're gonna see. Soy, you think this is the start of a 3-0 HN DP?
It's possibilities, possibility.
Possibilities. That's gonna be interesting.
It would be very interesting to see another 3-0 on the opposite end. Another quick set of matches.
Amen. We got some
Yeah.
tier 9s to farm after this.
We got a string theory you have to use.
We do,
Take advantage.
absolutely. 100%. I'm almost at the STB1, man. 100k XP left. Let's go.
And then we're doing tier 7. That's what we're gonna do. After
I'm
that.
down.
You guys are fucking lame.
I'm done.
You said you can't
Yeah.
grind with this.
No, I'm not sad. I'm fucking glad I sold my tier 9s to fund my tier 10s for the sale. Fuck you. I assume DP's ready, so it's waiting on HN. There we go, confirmed. So beginning the timer now.
All right.
The Grill
DP
15.
came to that 3 bat shots. That's a different.
Do you
Not
think
allowed to
DP
do that,
will
no, are
run
you?
a Grill 15 for this side
I
of the
think
map?
DP will run a
believe
TD.
I don't believe HN
Whether
will
it's a Grill
run
15.
for the south side.
Yeah, it's.
It's not much that they can use him for, unless they want him on hill, but he's highly likely to get spotted.
Both teams with delayed picks as the timer has already started. You know, a lot of times DP would already have 4 picks up, or HN would already have 4 picks up, and maybe, you know, HN winning that match. DP is just considering what they're going to do. I don't know if DP or if HN has gotten the DP's head. You know, after winning that, you know, maybe DP thought this was going to be another clean sweep.
6 tanks selected for HN so far, 4 tanks selected for DP.
SGRV, that's what I thought.
Wouldn't be
They were gonna
surprised
run
to
a
see
PvE.
another bad chat. I expect another bad chat.
And the bat jet out of HN, yep, and probably
And another
pattern.
pattern. Now the
Mhm.
question is, what will the other tank be? Oh, DP running an STRV 103B.
Mm-hmm. You don't listen to anything I say, do you?
Nope.
Does
That's
anyone?
alright, that's alright. Absolutely.
By the way, STRV 103B.
Oh, really? Dude, no, wait, what? I didn't even see they picked that.
Exactly.
What? Oh, HN with the 57 heavy, not quite sure that that tank's very good right now, but alright.
Oh wow,
About to hit 30 seconds.
surprising.
There we go, right.
I mean, the T57 heavy works well close quarters,
1, 2,
but on an
3.
open map, it,
And they
the
pick a
armor just doesn't
Wazi,
hold up.
a 5A.
5A
What's their
is a correct
last-
pick.
Is that 8 already? That is 8.
The E4, 2 tank destroyers out of DP.
Just gonna let the
Wow.
timer go because there's 20 seconds on it anyway, so. Just in case they want to swap someone out, 30 seconds, and we are good to go.
An E4.
Yeah,
Where are
both,
they gonna
both
send
teams have
those?
unique picks. The E4 and the T57 heavy for this map. I don't know. I think you're going to see the SCRV B9 A0 up there in that kind of a location. And the E4 could, I mean, the E4 could go up there. They could send the E4 to the tracks. They could send the E4 to E7. It's just, I don't know. I also did not see the fact that DP picked Chieftains. Now, interesting that they'd pick a Chieftain over a Superconch, because the only reason you'd pick a Chieftain is for the bridge-speaking potential, and the Super Conqueror statistically is better. And armor-wise is also better. Maybe they have a reason.
So what's the heavy that's on the card? Super Conqueror. You saw that?
Super Conqueror being the slowest everything in the worst spawn, that's usually how it happens. But this is interesting. Right off the bat, HN sending a T57 heavy in the field.
STRV. Also,
STRV
going
going up the hill. Big Slice
Last
getting
match.
spotted by all the things. Now, not a lot of teams do this. I know, Soy, you showed us that you cross the train tracks right up here and get shot on any bad jacks that decide they want to try to beat the bridge there. I haven't seen a lot of teams take advantage of that.
Set someone on
100%.
fire doing that one time?
I remember that. BP getting into position, we see kind of the same exact situation as we saw last time, out of both teams taking, essentially mirroring each other's strats. Looks like DP's
No,
gonna try to
when
get that E4 up onto the hill.
When I did that the first time, everyone was worried, but they didn't know I had something up my sleeve. But it worked out.
Always gotta watch our trash players, which they don't do anything that's too risky, you know what I mean?
Don't worry, dude, I'm always watching.
100% GBR, I'm watching you too, don't worry.
So Bohemian Fawn will peek the road, try to get shots from the right. RNG may
You
have
guys noticed that
aim.
Terror's on his own? You guys noticed that? Terror.
Yeah.
Terror, yep. I'm looking at
Well-
the Bohemian Fawn who has side shots. Should have side shots once he peeks the road area.
I don't think Bohemian, I don't think Terror is so much on its own. I think that Bohemian Fawn's trapped. Well, actually, yeah, Bohemian Fawn
Bohemian
can
Fawn.
be trapped too, but they don't know he's there. Yeah,
They don't know he's there.
So I know what they're
He's-
gonna do. They're gonna try to send him behind them all the way at like, K1.
Get behind
But
the bush and
I
farm.
think he'll get lit. I think he will get lit crossing maybe.
Nope,
maybe
that
not.
toast seems to be pushing up to the 5-6 line area. I mean, no, he's delaying, trying to see what he can do, but if he pushes up, then he won't get spotted. The Bohemian
Ooh,
Fawn
now
just got spotted.
HN. That's awkward, is what HN's saying right now. How did he get there? Thought we had eyes over there.
Like, oh, I thought we were safe. We have some trades going on. 5A took a hit, I7 took 2 hits. It's maybe
Yeah, that
3.
SCRB is gonna farm
S-
these guys under the cross though.
Yeah, as the I7 gets another hit on him. TV7 is loaded.
Weird to, even with the SCRB getting up there.
If this TV7 doesn't, he's gonna get eaten away, tracked shot, and all that, which it seems like he wants to do. He needs to be aware that he shouldn't do this.
What's ironic?
SCRB repping that.
So Bohemian Fun I can see on the map.
What's ironic,
Like
if
K2.
I'm not mistaken, it's the only gun that can overmatch the STLB's armor belongs to the same team that has the STLB, which is the E4. Because you need different, isn't it 150mm caliber and up to overmatch the top?
152. Well,
Yeah,
the way
the
the armor
E4's
plating
155.
works is you can look at the armor plating on the SCRB. There's 2 panels that are that 152 overmatch, and then right on the outside of those is tracks. If you can shoot directly at the gun, you can see this on the tank.
Yeah.
Directly at the gun is
Okay,
the
gotta have some
weaker
action
armor.
here.
That can be penned by
So I'm looking at
130s.
the big map. Seems like K2 Bohemian Fun is gonna be trapped. Yeah,
Oh,
looks
100%.
what I'm seeing. The I7 is moving up, and
If HN gets that batch right out of the game, HN can play the waiting game and play for tank destruction.
oh, P7
Bohemian
peeks,
Fawn-
gets 1 shot on Batchet. But he also gets
If
1
Bohemian
hit
Fawn
on
plays this right, Bohemian Fawn can take out the IS-7. But Bohemian Fawn needs to go now before that IS-7 gets shot at him. The Bohemian Fawn's gonna try to... What is this? Such weird plays out of the IS-7. These IS-7s, they need to use their hit points and actually shoot something. There's no way the Batchet would have... I mean, I'm just not trying to... I am trying to do this. There's no way the Batchet would have hit this man's door.
7 has 2 shots left. 57 gets another shot on Batchet.
They killed the they killed the Super Conqueror.
57 is reloading. So, seems like he held his shot. He gets penned by the I7. He's 1,000 hit points. If I was L Big Slice, I would peek on 57 or at least kill the 5A. He has clip potential and they're not paying attention to him. 7 Heavy is dead.
See, if I was Big
5A
Slice,
is about to die right now.
if I was Big Slice, I would have fucking come off the ridge, got a run up, just went flying over. Because you could have got 2 fucking things with that. Either you can, flank and get some shots, or their guns are looking at you, which means the guys next to you can get some shots. Or then
Yeah, rather
So it's red
unfortunately,
dogs down there.
not to call anyone out, but the IS-7 on HN's side really needed to peek over on Bohemian Fawn faster than he did and take the shots.
We have a brawl against the Batchets. Seems like direct.
Yeah, I believe derived terrors.
Even hit points
Well,
now.
then again, Bohemian Fawn is
Bohemian's
not rotated,
sitting
not
still.
driving. So, and it's much easier for the bat to hit. And he was not fully
And
loaded.
Derived gets hit. Derived gets hit from one of one of the IS-7s.
Unfortunately, the bat, he did not reload in between the first and the end. He saved the shots here. He dumps 3 into that bat shot.
The problem with that is there's so many little fights going on, because you had the one down the field, and you had the one in the middle, and the one on the hill, and the one to the north, so that's the time. Switch between
You know, I'm surprised that Cowdog isn't dead, and Cowdog's dead.
Big Cat. Patton is down. Now we have the 2 IS-7s left.
I'm not going to say I did.
I-7 from the
Probably.
Super Company, I-7, I don't remember it's being Russian.
Oh well, 1 IS-7.
Well, with the armor that I'm having to
Tight armor, front armor, the sides are shit, and they're blades and guys.
I'm talking like side armor with heat now. It's just Zorg again and again and again.
Yeah, but that's...
Since these 2 tanks are sort of, they're gonna take their time, try not to lose a tank.
Batchat's gonna farm.
Batchets are missing.
Guys.
There we go, Batchets are getting the shots in.
I wouldn't have shot the I-7 personally, I would have kept going so you get side shots at the conk. Just because of...
Bohemian Fountain kills the Conqueror. Now they have 1 tank left for HN. He's gone. Where did that pin? The turret?
It was kind of funny, the first session, DP pretty much clean up. The second one, HN's put up a good fight. I mean, that one went to DP, but considering HN won the first one. They did win the first one, didn't they, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, they did. So yeah, they're bringing it back, hopefully. because that was a much better fight than what they have been doing. Alright, just gonna go back into the.
Yep. This is gonna be
Need to ping you
DP.
again.
Yeah, this is gonna be DP. Oh wait, hang on. Let me look at this tank damage real quick. SJRV farming, 3k damage. Super Conquer farming, 3k damage. Batchat Bohemian Fawn able to do also a lot of damage, 2.8, and then Josh in the IS-7 doing 2.9k damage, which is a substantial amount. And you know, kind of like last match, we don't see any massive damage numbers out of HN. I mean, we have a 2600 out of a Pat, and that's really it. And 2k out of a Super Conk, but you know, the IS-7, that toast needed to get in there at that Batchat, even if he would have lost some of his hit points. I mean, it would have been rough. Batchat that close. Not many people are running heat in the Batchat, especially the position that Batchat was in. That Batchat, there's no, he shouldn't have been running heat because he was getting side shots on tanks. So his clip would have been APCR. He would have struggled to go through the front
Yeah, I
of
don't
an
know why
IS-7
people
or
run
in slightly
heat on
angled.
that chat. I've never really, even in pub battles, I don't really get on with heat in the bat chat. It's much easier to try and get around a tank with
No.
APCR.
Yep. Nope. You're 100% correct. That IS-7 just needed to go there. His armor would have worked. But, you know, this is all hindsight, of course. So we're going to see what they come out for this match. Score right now is 1-1. Going into DP's
Murrow, we're seeing a Murrow event. Murrow match.
Finally, Murrow. My favorite map.
This was DP's
to,
pick.
watch.
So
Good,
sadly,
good, good.
this won't be a sweep on either side. Well, for HN's side.
Just checking it. Maranko left equals north. Which one did they want? They wanted North Spawn, so DP on the left. Yep, this is correct.
Saw what you posted is great. On the
Well,
Facebook.
post.
This might have been a while ago, but I just noticed that you tagged. Yeah, it was a day ago. Yeah, for some reason I just got it, but just the workout thing that you posted. It's great though. All right.
Alright,
So,
let's go.
I think we're gonna see both teams play the cap circle here. I could be wrong, but we're gonna see how that pans out in the end.
I can't tell if that's a troll or not.
All right, I'm just gonna call out the obvious. Right now, Leopard 1. Your opinions, Toy?
Leopard 1.
Leopard
Mobile?
1 out of DP.
No armor. Not realistic either. Like it. Not realistic like it was in.
He doesn't get the
Yeah.
APFDS or whatever it is, the armor piercing fin stabilized discarding Sabo.
What, you
I
mean
believe
the
it got
chieftain?
one of those types of rounds.
The chieftain got it.
Yeah. I believe the Leopard 1 gets a round that's similar to that. I know it had very good rounds for its time. And that was the whole premise around the tank. You know, why do we need armor when armor doesn't work anyways?
Yeah.
But unfortunately in this game,
Because they did a project, didn't they, with the French for the MX-30, but the French decided, fuck it, we'll go our own way. It's funny though, because even though they were designing the tank together as two nations, they still used a British gun. The Royal Ordnance L1, is it the L11A1? It's been used by almost every country. America use it on the Abrams, it's just got remodeled.
well, yeah, America. Yeah, we used it 105 on the M60s, I believe. But I think the 120s are different. Because we have a smooth bore and yours is a rifled. Or, yeah, yours is a rifled, ours is a smooth bore. Yeah, I said that right. Or it's vice versa. Either way. And I actually think that at first the Germans were going to use your 105, but I think they developed one of their own, which is exactly the same.
Time's ticking on.
We have Bandito running artillery.
3,
It's Conquer gun carriage.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah, but the Leopard
6,
one, not a great choice. I mean, there's another better tank that you can run, and I'm pretty sure you know what tank I'm thinking about.
STB1.
The
You're on the
Japanese
STB1.
STB.
Oh.
Even if you don't use the STB1 though, you can always get away with the Panzer wagon because of the speed.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with the Leopard 1
Or even a Sherman.
and the artillery, so they're down a tank, and then they run a tank that...
Well, that's the thing. They have speed unless they're not gonna, unless this match doesn't end up staying in the forest and it goes into the two little divots and a 3-line. He's gonna have to use his turret, which is not very armored, to peek and to get shots, and that's where the STB is strong at.
Not unless they're not going to use it as a.
Yeah,
Not unless they're not as a medium tank. They can use it as a scout earlier. Then you just have to double take the tank straight.
yeah, but the action has been done better. Hopefully someone's going to push the Conqueror gun
Not
carrier.
necessarily, because the Leopard can be precise. Whereas the Batch and the Terror comes to that range, and you've got to be able to
DP, you're not going to HN missing the advantage of the spot on the artillery here. They needed to set up tank in a completely different location than they did, allowing the Conqueror gun carriers to get into position is a mistake, I feel. They could have got a tank out of the game easily. Let's see what the Conqueror gun carrier is written on it. It says
Leopard
Hunter
1.
on one side, and it says hit and run on the other side. No, you're not running anywhere, Conqueror.
So Leopard 1
they're
is
gonna
being
use
used
the
as a
Leopard 1
support
as a
tank right
sniper.
now.
I mean, like, in this
as the
situation,
rotating tank destroyer.
why not run a E50M?
Because the Leopard's faster and more
It would
mobile
have
back.
done the job. Well, the E50M is no slug by any stretch of the imagination. It has hit
is-
points.
Yeah, but its acceleration.
The gun's good,
Well, you got
and it
Kranwagen's
can take a shot.
Yes, but what?
Kranwagen's getting hit right now.
They're
But
literally
it looks
just
like he
using
will
it for
survive.
the gun. They don't want the armor, they just want the gun. Kranwagen's getting knocked down.
Hadn't-
This shot on this Kronwagen.
His Kranwagen is gonna be spotted. Nope, he's not gonna survive.
Kronwagen decided to get this guy out of the game, and effectively HN is 2 tanks up, with the fact that he having an artillery.
With that happening, the bad shots and Leopard 1 are gonna move one
And
line.
artillery hasn't gotten a
Enemy
shot off.
kills.
You know, HN, all that execution was that.
Just
Ooh, I
fired.
say that instantly. 736 under Anubis getting spotted there.
Yep, I heard that as he just fires.
Hopefully Anubis
Men's-
kept all of his hit points alive.
Well, Big
He's
Slice
getting
is
a
about
nice
to get
shot.
spotted right here. For dirty spot, he gets spotted for shooting.
Running a 430 too? Wow, I didn't even see the 430 tech. We had a Leopard, a 430, and artillery.
So all the action right now is happening down at the 8.547
Yeah.
grid areas. We see the heavies of G3 just still sitting there. Only one
Yeah,
heavy sitting at E3. Especially
They
with
picked
their
an E3 too,
one
so
heavy.
thank you for saying that. I didn't realize they picked an E3.
I wouldn't
Already firing
see
again.
183. I'd run a super comp just to give them the
714.
Yeah, you can be more precise with your shots. You're not waiting for
Already
it to
doing
be there as
1400
well.
damage.
So while the mediums are distracting, distracting the people down at AC3, A3 area, the heavies can
These-
push up.
Yeah, the super
do have an
Conquerors
E3 to
and
worry
E5
about.
really need to push. The E3, first of all, won't be able to get shots if they get to that corner. There's a massive house in the way. Then Josh, they can just simply all over peek on him and kill him. They need to do that. Hopefully that call is made soon. If not, they're just going to get slapped by this Conqueror
They need to
gun
just
carrier
go-
over again.
They need to just go over
There you
the
go,
top of
Conqueror,
that.
they
They
must be
are
reloaded.
All they need to do is go over the top
They are
of
winning
that.
it.
Actually, I7 is the house.
Are we going to see a one shot?
Conquer goes over that ridge. He gets hit by the E3, but she doesn't want to risk But if they go far left, then they have
No, but if they go
a chance to get across.
If they go 40% of the cut over the mound a little bit, the house will block the E3. Look at the angle from there, they should be able to get away with it. That's what I would do. If you negate the E3, you can put your
That is true. That is true. I can see that now.
I don't think the cockpit carriage has fired yet.
But they're not taking advantage of that. As we see Fuzz get taken out.
I didn't see what that was, but cool.
Fuzz was in the M48 pattern.
They're finally making the move, but might be the gate. Yep, E3 getting able to get a shot. Razdog needs to move up. They have to pressure this IS-7 more than they are.
Bad check killed the pattern down with
you don't need a rush.
A7
You
man.
don't need a rush. You just have to shoot the IS-7. You guys are both overpeak on him. He doesn't have a lot of support. Come on. And E4 pegging that guy. And
E4
then-
gets pegged.
Yeah. I'm sorry, the E3
There's-
pegging the E4. They waited too long. Already had done its work to them. 1,400 damage, 700 into both those tanks.
HN not taking advantage of the hit point advantage that they had in the beginning and the overmatch advantage. Waited
Yeah,
too
they
long.
allowed the artillery to work. Oh, Chicken Hunter's gonna die though. 430 killing him. Big Slice being low, Sample being low.
Sample.
HN
This
this
match,
is still 100%.
they can still get it, but they're about to lose the Conqueror.
They need to
Just
hurry
did.
up and kill Sample. Whether that's an overpeak
Exactly.
or a rush by the Batchat.
They still have 97 that's full health in the back too. Well, sort of full health. Only
Big
has
Slice
500
taking
health.
out one of the things.
Now, if they, it looks like, still doesn't look good for HN now, they're taking advantage. Thanks to kill, Conqueror's still alive. Conqueror GC. So I imagine him getting shot in 15 seconds. One of the mediums, if not the heavy. We'll take a look where he's going right now. He has about 5 seconds. He's aiming at the IS-7 at the moment. We'll see, probably see a bunch of hit points being lost by the IS-7. It's 963 right now. So he has 961 hit points, and that it hit his hammer rack. Now DP just waiting for this IS-7 to be killed so they can push these mediums, and the flank that's holding up the mediums are just trying to take most of their hit points off. Which looks like the Patton is about to die. He's 320 hit points. The E3 will get flanked by the Batchat. Ooh, he hits his ammo. Well, he got a ammo rack. There it is. E3 was killed. He's at 1,000 hit points. So,
100%.
Mission accomplished.
but that's not enough. So, if he takes that one.
Oh, the E3 did 4,000, so the two random tanks, the E3 and the CGC, actually worked. The Leopard,
Yeah, they did. What was the Leopard able to do? Well, not
1900.
really carrying its weight. No offense to the Leopard. And then the 430 out of the other team only doing 499. That's not enough at all.
Superconks.
Batchat though, Drive Terror doing
great.
35. That's pretty good. We're going into
The
the
Superconks between them
what
is 700 damage.
could be the last
which is
round.
unfortunate.
Score right now being DP2 into HN1. DP's map pick going into round 2 of DP's map that they have chosen. Gonna see if both teams again pick unique tanks or if they go with something a bit more basic.
So I mean, the mistake they made was they knew they had artillery, so they decided to. Well, they didn't really decide. They didn't. They didn't decide to try and push. The worst thing you can do when the enemy team's running artillery is let the game go on. You got to be as aggressive as possible to get as few shots off as possible. I'm trying to remember who was left side, because I think I might have fucking botched up the split. Who was on left? Let's have a look.
I know that DP had the north spawn.
Rock. Game 2, ready. Maravanka. So let's see, DP, Maravanka, North Spawn, which I believe was left. So now it's HN should be on the left. Either of you guys remember, it was HN was on the right side last game, wasn't it?
Honestly, I can't remember, sir.
That's what
They
I'm
were
trying to
North
figure
Spawn,
out. They were North Spawn.
so you can. They were North
Yeah,
Spawn.
HN was
HM was
HN
South
was
Spawn,
South
DP was
Spawn.
North.
Yeah,
Right?
HN was South, DP is North. So because DP ran the artillery and put it down the corner at A1.
So HN head south. Right.
Yes, sir.
HN head south. Sorry, it's just before it's so fucking late. Maravanka encounter, left equals north. So HM were on the right last game. So they need to be on the left this game. Yeah, well, I was doing it right. Yeah, it's just because it's late where I am, so I had a brain fart moment.
Well, looks like we're gonna get the maps picking off again. HN again needs to win this match, or else HN will be again losing this game, going 3-1. Looks like HN isn't taking any chances at all with not getting a tank selected, as they already have 6 of their tanks selected. Oh, HN losing a player, but they still have 2 more available.
So I figured out what
DP
the HM
starting to pick
stands for.
too. What does it stand for? Hit Nation?
Halfway human.
Halfway human. Oh, Nightmare second team. I should have known that. I believe that's what they are. I could be wrong. I think I've seen a Facebook post about them before. A game with the 430. It's such a weird pick. Why not run a 430U?
They probably want the DPM. Who knows? Oh,
Or they just don't feel comfortable with it, yeah. It could just be they don't feel comfortable.
no, they don't. The 140. No.
But then the 430 isn't that great a tank either. I personally don't see why the 430 should still have terrible gun handling. I think it should be closer to the 14062A. Maybe not identical, but there's no reason why it can't be brought up to standard. I mean, so many tanks have been added since. Just kind of feels a bit lame. HN seem to be fully picked. 3678, yep, just waiting on DP.
My controller battery just died. My controller battery just died right there. Rip.
That's a bad thing.
We see a
Yeah.
Centurion Action X.
I was enjoying
And
it.
another
Oh, an SCRV? I don't know where you'd put it on this map.
Up in the bush,
I mean,
right?
I do actually. You'd put it in the 1-2 line. You'd set it back
Yeah,
there, but
you
I don't
want
know
it.
why you would.
This is a flip to the E3. They're going over for gun.
Why
handling
would you-
again.
Action X too. Oof. Some weird, unique picks out of both these teams, but again, you know, if the tanks work, you know, they're not unique. They're part of the strat.
Well,
We
they
see
never
how
worked
both
last
teams.
game. They didn't pull much in terms of oppressiveness, but I mean, it worked as part of the unit, so you can't fault them. If it works, it's not stupid, right?
I mean, the way that DP is set up currently with their tanks that they have, again, picking a Chieftain instead of another Super Conk, I'd say DP's going for the long game right now. They're going to want their SCRV to whittle things down, and they're not going to play too aggressive. And I think HN is going to turtle. Based on the tanks they have picked, they have a very good turtling set up. We're going to see how it goes. No artilleries have been picked, so it is a fair 8v8 fight in terms of tanks. Soy. Soy.
Yes.
What do you think's going to happen?
It's still in the air at this point. Both teams have very good regions that you want to do. Don't want to choose that one side with it. One-sided for this match. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty.
DP getting
So we have the
spotted
bad-
both with the tanks. And then I think the HN only losing one shot off that.
Whoever's playing the TV through a microphone, just like pausing it or whatever, because every time you speak it comes on.
We still have the two bets at 10 field and we have the three mediums out for DP. And that seems like they're backing off, using the same strat as the other side where they put the mediums out to spot for a little bit and then use the remaining non-batch non-medium that's batch as a support. So
Yeah, both
the Rive
teams
sees this
hunkering
and
down.
the Rive sees it attacking off, so he's most likely getting baited again. Well, probably won't fully bait, you know. Sees that they're gonna do the same thing again since they experienced it last match. And we do get to see one of the Super Conquerors bring support with the ATRV on the other side for the 1 and 2 line. At this point, it's going to be a stare off, another matchup where we see hit points being farmed off with HE, as we see the Super Conqueror getting hit by HE. Jolly Gecko gets hit again with HE, so he's lost so far about 350, 46 seconds. Jolly Gecko's at 1801 hit points now from the HE. Jolly Gecko's the only one that's lost hit points so far from either team. Make that Bernese kill. Hello?
Right,
Just lost
some HP as well. The 430, so
There we go, now we're getting some regular shells pulling in now. So the mediums
Both
see that
teams
they're
are
getting hit from the
now.
back, so they back off.
I mean-
That way they don't get farmed.
It's just like a series of pushes and counter pushes by medium things. No one really wanting to overextend. With DP with the hit point advantage, but it's nothing, you know, major.
And that's because they've taken about 800 hit points off of Jolly with HE. Now 900. Vader just lost 403 hit points. So E4, 504 hit points. Where he's at now, he's about 2 shots or 1 shot to possible 1 shot to the I-7s. And it looks like they're gonna want to push. EHN is moving into the cap circle. Mediums see this. One of the mediums, the bad shot is coming in. Centurion X is also. They have side shots. E4 just died for each one. And they're fully pushing.
HN losing a tank. Up to HN to make some plays and get some kills. Chicken coming in from behind, gonna kill Rex.
You're right, Taylor dies.
Chicken getting a kill. Chicken being able to dump the rest of
Bandito's
his hat too.
Bandito's about to die here. Oh, 1 hit point. 1 hit point. That 1 hit point now, so he's gone now. So that does not help. E5 is 35 hit points. So far we have HN being 3 tanks left now. So DP looks like they're gonna take the win.
Yeah. I think just DP there showing the experience they have as an older clan over HN in terms of the focus fire and the push that was made. And that was called in that little engagement there. HN, I know,
as well as
that
the
it's being
HE.
one of its. Yeah. HN being like a newer team. I believe their first major event that they've ever participated in. They're definitely gonna learn. They're gonna take it into the next round. So, like, it's no shame to lose to DP. And I mean, hopefully HN feels the same way, but it's also be a learning experience for them.
There's no shame in admitting a loss, there's only shame in denying it.
Yeah, like the E4 out of HN unfortunately dropping a donut, that can't feel good for him. And no one really
With
doing
only
significant
one
amount of
shot
damage except for that Tosh.
fired.
Yeah. Josh over on DP, farming in the IS-7, 32. And Vader in the Superconk also farming 3,200. Along with Chicken Hunter doing some work in the bad chats. So, yeah, congrats to DP for
That's
those
the-
3 sets of matches.
So it's the session win for DP. So I believe
Session win for DP again.
after
3-1.
what's that, 4, 5, after 7 games total, so this is session 2, as they previously played in another matchup before this one. Yeah, DP have come out on top, so congrats to DP. I mean,
Congrats,
HN,
DP.
in all fairness to HN, they did play 2 games in the last session with tanks down, and they held their own for a while, so they've got a lot to learn, but at the same time they've got some potential. Anyway, congrats to DP. If you'd like to round off the stream for us, DK.
Congrats. Took 2
Yep.
sets tonight.
Congratulations to both teams. I'm excited to see what HN, does about this with them losing. See if they are going to adapt some of their strategies, get their initial tank picks sorted out in the beginning so they don't have to start, a tank down. And I look forward to seeing what they have to offer next time I see them play.
Yeah, HN needing to learn how to take advantage of most of the situations that they're in, taking advantage of overmatches and peaks in kills. We saw a couple times out there that they could have killed many tanks just by pushing forward and avoiding anybody else's waiting game and getting shot by other tanks like the E3, the Conqueror gun carriage. In the example of the first Merle game, they could have taken out that one Super Conqueror and could have possibly taken the game. But they played the waiting game, and they just need to learn to take advantage of it and not be patient sometimes.
Just posted up to the chat asking if either H or DP would like to send someone for a quick interview. So I'm just going to see what they say to that. Normally we do, so. But I can understand after playing so many games, I just want to go to bed. I'll give it a minute. But yeah, it's interesting with the tank picks. I mean, what did we see tonight? We saw Kranvan, SDRV, Grill, CAX, which is the Centurion AX, the Leopard, E3. We saw a lot of tanks that used to be quite competitive that aren't really used anymore in competitive scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
And the E5.
And the E5. The E5 was a very strong tank. The E5 was a backbone. Like every single map, didn't matter what it was, always had an E5 at least on it. But yeah, because of the nerfs and everything, it's kind of been knocked down. no, it doesn't look like either team want to stick around, so it's fair enough. I wouldn't want to either. I'd want to go straight to bed after staying for 2 hours. But yeah, congrats to DP. Thank you for viewing, guys. I've been GBL Warrior along with Tank Killer and Soyboy on the comms, and we hope to see you in the next one. Alright, actually we'll cancel that. It appears DP have just got back to me, and so have HN. Would you guys like to stick around to talk to these guys, or?
Sorry, what was that? I just put my mic down for a
I
second.
can.
As I was just about to, I just done the summary to the stream, and just as I did,
Yeah.
it appears Sample and Anubis have both provided people to come and talk to us about the games they just went through.
Yeah,
So
get them in here if they want to talk.
just going to invite them now.
I don't know.
So
I bet
please
Soy has some questions. I only have some questions, not a lot, but
be nice. I know you can be like.
I bet you have one question for what was his name?
what
are
are
Fox?
those? No.
You have one question for where were the
Oh,
Google
no,
guys?
no.
Just wait until
Yeah, that actually is a good question.
I need to talk to him first. So,
Mhm.
right, Paul.
Hello.
It's just on pause. Give it a moment. You need to go into the chat and accept your communications. If that's
I already
okay.
did it.
So, oh, you did it. Okay, brilliant. Just waiting on the other team's rep now. So Fuzzin,
We
Fawn
can start
where
this.
it was. Yeah, you can interview Fawn while I get Fuzzin. So, welcome Bohemian Fawn.
All right. Beaming Fawn, DP. First of all, congrats on the wins tonight, guys. Just gonna throw that out there against HN. You know, watching your team, you guys did well. I know for me personally, I only have 2 questions for you guys. First of all, in the Krongwagen, there were no googly eyes ran, and I feel like that's just a mistake. You're lucky you didn't lose that based on RNG alone. And second question being a bit more serious, you guys had some unique tank picks out there, being the Leopard 1 and the, what was the other one? So the E3 is not so much unique, but the Conqueror gun carriage on a, Moravanka. Do you guys feel like those tanks were effective? Mainly the Leopard 1 in those
Well,
situations.
Leopard 1, we were just like trying something different. We were going to run a Sente X as we did on the second map, but we wanted to
Yep.
see how a Leopard 1, or like I wanted to see, because I wanted to play it. But Conqueror gun carriage I've seen pretty often on Rovenko on both sides.
Yep, I agree. I mean, unfortunately, it's a pretty easy counter. Not a lot of teams know
Yeah.
that it's an easy counter, but you guys made it work, and he did some damage. I know for a fact. I saw 2 shots come out of him for over 700 damage on the tanks that were on the corner by the cap circle, and he was doing some work over there. That along with your hold down E3, you guys were messing stuff up over there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry, do you have any questions for DP?
Not really. How are you guys feeling? I bet you guys are feeling pretty good. That you guys were able to take all the matches except the one for these 2
Yeah.
sets combined. Yeah, but in general, y'all being the experienced team, y'all did good against HN. We noticed a few things with HN that they could have taken advantage of. But
Yeah.
D-
We noticed
DP
a few
being the more
things
experienced.
from Tundra. I think it was Tundra when they were 7 down. We played a little too aggressive there. We lost too many tanks that we really shouldn't have. Like I died pretty early.
Yes,
when
I
I
saw
could have just
that.
brought a 5A with me, and I could easily taken on those 2 guys with the 5A. And we made a few
Yeah,
minor mistakes here and there.
You got rushed with the 5A
Yeah.
and 705. So we definitely saw that. And on the second game as well, I just remembered, you guys had the tank advantage, and not necessarily something very big, just taking the match, making it quicker. You could have separated, moved the tanks up into the mountainside, close to where the mine was at, and then pushed that side and taken your 5As closer to the K line down the bottom, and you could have swept it.
I think
cleaner,
so.
But overall, you guys played it safe, and you still got the win.
Yeah, well, previously, I think with the most recent matches we've been playing against some of the other teams we've been losing against was ones where we were too aggressive, and we would take unneeded trades and stuff like that, so we wanted to take a little more cautious approach, just so we didn't make as many mistakes. Because before we've been making a lot of mistakes recently.
Yeah, you got to remember some
Yeah,
of these,
well, that's understandable.
some of these groups, they're still building up as a unit. So even though to us it might seem a bit safe, at the same time, that's what they want, so they can feel more comfortable in the positions they're in, so they can slowly build up. So, like when you got people that are
Yeah.
1 or 2 that are still, learning and adapting, it's quite difficult to throw them in the deep end. So I understand exactly where Vaughn's coming from.
Yes, and it's just a little thing that I saw that, but there's no farm, no foul because you guys got the win.
Exactly, it's all about the win at the end of the day in these competitions. So it's not about how you get it. It's it's the fact that you got it. So congratulations to yourself and DP. You guys played well tonight.
Yeah.
It doesn't appear that HN's rep is joining us. They did elect the fuzz, but he isn't contacting me back. So I guess we'll just leave it there. Yeah, thank you for joining us, Fawn, and take it easy.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching another GTL
Oh, yeah,
match.
Fawn.
Oh, never mind. Go on.
What, Soy?
You
We want
ready to
more-
climb
more climbs?
Pro River again?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
I haven't
do
actually ended it yet, so can I end it? Yeah, take it easy, guys. Look forward
Oh,
Hey,
to
that was
Jessica,
supposed
get
to
their
be in.
operator in. All right.